Hi, this is Kim at KimPack.com. I thought I would show you a very quick and easy card to make. This would be a great Christmas card. It's super simple. So I'm just going to show you a technique using the sponge brayers. And I have done another video on my blog recently showing a similar technique and cards, but I came up with a lot of different samples, and this really went well with a lot of the holiday catalog sets. So I thought, okay, we'll do another video. So this is the card I'm going to show you. And for this card, I am going to use my sponge brayers. The sponge brayers come in a box that looks like this. They are on page 200 of the annual catalog, and the item number is 141714. And when you open this box, you'll have two of these black handles. Each of them will have a head on them and then two additional heads. So you actually get two handles and four heads in this, and it's $8. So that's a pretty good value. And these heads can be washed as soon as you use them. Just rinse them in water and let them dry, and you're good to go again. So they can be used over and over again. To start with this, I actually cut a mask, and I've used this one. Let me get a clean one. I cut a mask using our layering ovals framelits. So I just took the largest oval and cut a center out of a piece of cardstock, and I'm going to use that as my mask. So I'm going to get a fresh piece of cardstock, and it's easier for me to work in this direction, so I'm going to turn it and just place that mask right over the top. And then I like to start with my lightest color first. So for this particular one, I'm using Marina Mist. And it's important when you're inking your brayer up to pick up the head and move it across. Otherwise, you won't get coverage around the whole entire head. And I do the same thing when I go to use it on my card. Then I will pick up the head as well. That way you get good even coverage along the whole entire surface. And when I use the lightest one, I usually go over the entire surface so that my colors blend a little better. So I've done that with my Marina Mist, leaving my mask in place. Then I'm going to move on to my Pacific Point. And again, lifting my brayer head so it's well inked. And for this one, I'm just going to lightly do along the center. And I'm trying not to get definite lines. I do want there to be distinction between each color, but not definite lines. So the last color then is the Night of Navy. And this will be my top color. And again, because I don't want totally definite lines, I'm kind of doing this at a curve so that when I pick this up then, I have that center focal point for my card. And I did get kind of an ombre effect, going from lighter to dark, or if you turn it over, light to dark. And I'm actually going to use it with the light part down. So I've got the background done, and now I'm going to stamp the rest of my card. For this part, I'm going to use my Marina Mist and my Night of Navy. So I'll bring those in. For this particular card, I used the Season Like Christmas set. It is in the new holiday catalog coming out starting September 1st. So that's something to look forward to. And for this, I'm going to start with the trunk of my tree, and just going to ink that up and stamp it along the left edge of my card, overlapping that center focal point just a little bit. Next, I'm going to do my lightest color, and I'm using the Marina Mist for that, and I'm using the more solid image. The Season of Christmas set does contain, it is a photopolymer set, so it's got 10 different images in it, several, looks like 3 sayings and then a to from, so you could do tags. So I'm going to use the more solid image here, ink that up with my lighter color, the Marina Mist in this case, and stamp it over my trunk. So you could even stop right there and it would look fine, but I do want that two stamp effect, double stamping here. I'm going to do my detailed stamp over the top of that with my darker color, which in this case is the Night of Navy. So there's my tree. And then the last thing that I need to do before I put this all together is just stamp my saying. And this also comes from that Season of Christmas set, or Season Like Christmas. and it says, wishing you a beautiful Christmas season and a new year of peace and happiness. I'm going to stamp that in the Night of Navy as well, and then layer that whole thing onto a piece of Night of Navy cardstock. And my card is now complete. So this would be a very, very quick and easy Christmas card to make. You could crank those out pretty quickly. And it looks impressive, but it's super simple to do. So I'm going to show you a couple more samples that I did using that same technique. And just some of the other stamp sets that are in the holiday catalog and even some that are in the annual catalog. This one is one, we have a new framelit set that does churches and a village. And so I just sponged the background there and added a saying. It says, "All hearts come home for Christmas." This one is the new Bethlehem set. I really like this one. And this is our new chrome foil, and it is beautiful. Here I just sponged the base with the crumb cake, and then I did a layer of Pool Party, which you can't see because I covered most of that up, and then some Bermuda Bay. And then I just cut out the Mary and Joseph with a framelit that's also in that set. So it made it very quick and easy to make that card as well. This is probably my favorite one. This actually uses the card front builder, which is available right now for pre-order. So you can, if you don't want to wait, you can actually order that from the holiday catalog already. And it comes with framelits and stamps. And these framelits, the trees, the deer, and this border are all in that set. It's a really beautiful set, so you'll want to look at on my blog for more details on that one. And this is another set that is coming in the holiday catalog. I love the way these pumpkins come out. They almost look like you've taken a photograph of pumpkins, and it's a two-step stamping set, plus the little stems or tops of the pumpkins are separate, so you can do those in another color. So it's really quick and easy. This one is another set from the holiday catalog, and I love that it says, "Have yourself a beachy little Christmas." So I did a beach scene, obviously, with that. So that was kind of fun. And this one is the Colorful Seasons bundle. And I did this with the circle, so I used the layering circle framelits to make a mask. Did the same thing, and then just stamped my chair, and I left the mask in place for the branch so that it stayed within the circle, but then the tree, or I'm sorry, the chair, I did over the top of the whole thing without the mask. And last but not least is the Just Breathe card. If you follow my blog, you've seen a card extremely similar to this on my blog before. I just added a few more colors to my sunset, and this time, instead of putting the sun up in the sky, I actually put a little half moon mask in place there at the horizon where the water meets the sky so that it looks like the sun is setting. So for more information, you can go to my blog at kimpeck.com. Thanks for watching.